Hello, another video from mybtctrader.com. Well, today's video I will talk about MtGox to BTC-e transfers. Well, anybody wants to do this transfers nowadays, and there's a reason why. Well, you can earn a lot of money if you're able to do this kind of transfer. So, I selected 3 ways to do these transfers. Unfortunately, at the moment, 2 of these are not working. But anyway, I will explain all I know about these transfers. Okay, so the first kind of method is a Bitinstant transfer. The second one is a transfer via AurumXchange, which is an exchange service, and the third one is OKPAY. This kind of transfer is quite expensive and a little bit risky, but anyway, if you manage to get your funds fast enough to your OKPAY account, then you can earn money too with this method. So let's start with the Bitinstant transfer. Why do all people want to do this Bitinstant transfers? Well, I can show you. Let's have a look at the Bitcoin charts first. As you can see now, the price is a little bit rising on MtGox, so it's already $148 for 1 Bitcoin, the ask. And as you can see here, the price on BTC-e exchange is about $9.50 less. So this is a huge difference, and let's have a look how we can earn money with this. This is a new arbitrage calculator of my software BTC Trader, and you can see here how this would work doing arbitrage with Bitinstant. This is the cheapest ask on MtGox. So let's say we can sell 1 Bitcoin for this amount of money. In my case, the trading fee is 0.43%. Let's assume that a beginner is trading, and this is the highest kind of fee you can pay on MtGox. So let's say we have a fee of 0.6%. Okay, so selling 1 Bitcoin for $148.88 US will cause a MtGox trading fee of, roughly speaking, 90 cents. So selling 1 Bitcoin, you will get, roughly speaking, about $148. But then, well, you have to do the Bitinstant transfer, and this will cost you about $2.20. So this is the remaining amount after the Bitinstant transfer, which is, well, about $145.80. And the last fee you have to pay is the fee for buying back the Bitcoins with your USD funds. So taking into account all fees, you will buy back the Bitcoin with $145.50 US. So calculating this is it's really a huge opportunity to make arbitrage. So let's have a look. This is roughly speaking, so 138.25, and if you calculate the difference between these 2 amounts, you can see that selling 1 Bitcoin on MtGox, you can earn about $7, because, well, if you buy back your Bitcoin, you will pay about this amount, and we also took into account the trading fee of BTC-e side. So this means that if you buy back exactly 1 Bitcoin on BTC-e side, then you would have left more than $7 for every Bitcoin sold on MtGox. So that's the reason why everybody wants to do this kind of transfer at the moment. But well, this is actually too good to be true. Unfortunately, these transfers are not working at the moment. As you can see in the corner here right now, well, Bitinstant has just left reserves. So why isn't it working? Well, I can show you. Just tapping out to our browsers, you can visit the Bitinstant site. I can refresh this information. And what you can see now is, well, United States. This is actually not true. I have to select Germany. But anyway, we want to transfer funds to the BTC-e side. But anyway, this BTC-e side is not available here. So it's not possible to transfer funds from MtGox to BTC-e at the moment via Bitinstant. It's not selectable here in this drop-down menu. So BTC-e is missing. This means we cannot transfer funds from MtGox to BTC-e at the moment, because BTC-e is missing in the destination exchange drop-down menu. So there is nothing we can do about it. We have to wait until Bitinstant will provide new funds. So let me explain a little bit the concept about Bitinstant. So Bitinstant is really a cool company, and this service is really fast. Usually, if everything is working well, it only takes a few seconds to get your funds. So what actually is happened is explained in what is happening is explained in this picture. So you pay your MtGox money to Bitinstant, and they give you some less money back on BTC-e side. So let's assume that you pay 100 USD to Bitinstant's MtGox account. Okay, then you paid 100 USD, but they will give you something back. The trading fee is 1.49% for doing Bitinstant transfers from MtGox to BTC-e side. So this is the amount of money you will get back at your BTC-e account. So you give them the money on MtGox, they will receive the money, and as soon as they confirm that they received the money, they will give it back to you on the remote exchange side. So this is actually all Bitinstant does, but at the moment, as I said, this transfer is not working, unfortunately. We saw just a few moments ago, that you can earn about $7 US for each Bitcoin sold on MtGox. But anyway, unfortunately, this type of transfer is not working. So let's have a look at what BTC Trader does. If we go to BTC Trader, we can also try to do this transfer, but we already saw that it is not working at the moment. This is a current MtGox depth of the market, so the price is about $148 for each Bitcoin. So let's go to withdraw code, and there is this code. I don't think it's valid anymore. I guess I already used it. So just try. And if you want to try, if a transfer is working, it doesn't really matter if you use a valid code or if you use a used code. So just for trying if a certain Bitinstant transfer would work, you can use a used code as well. So this is the last code I used. And clicking on BTC-e, two things can happen. Well, as you can see now, BTC-e is not a destination exchange, so I will get an error message, error invalid exchange. But this means exactly the same thing. This exchange is not existing in the Pay To menu, drop-down menu we saw before, so this is not working. Bitinstant has to enable this transfer again, and then we can do a transfer of these funds. But it's not working at the moment, so there's nothing we can do. Let's look if MtGox to MtGox would work. So just clicking on this MtGox button and just wait a little bit, and if we get a quote, this kind of exchange is working, and if not, it's not working too. So as you can see now, we can get a quote. So if we can get a quote, this would work actually. Let's check this for some other things. Let's say, okay, we want to do a OurumXchange transfer, and as you can see here, it's also invalid exchange, so it's not working. Maybe Bitinstant is working, I don't know exactly, but it's also invalid exchange. So this means we cannot do much with Bitinstant transfers at the moment. Okay, so let's go back to what we were talking about. So in order to do Bitinstant transfers, two conditions has to be met. One condition is Bitinstant account has to have some reserves. So what are the Bitinstant reserves on BTC-e? Well, I can show you, just having a look at the browser. In order to get to know if there are reserves left on BTC-e site, just go to BTC.com website and look in the lower right corner, and here you can see Bitinstant reserves are about 9,585 USD left. So actually there are enough funds left to do Bitinstant transfers, but as we saw earlier, this transfer is not allowed at the moment, so we cannot do Bitinstant transfers at the moment. And this is not a mistake of BTC Trader, it's just that Bitinstant didn't enable these transfers at the moment. So we cannot do them. It's not available in the Pay To drop-down menu, so we cannot do Bitinstant transfers from MtGox to BTC-e at the moment. So if it doesn't work on this website, BTC Trader is also not able to do these transfers. Okay, so let's have a look for our second option. So Bitinstant is not working at the moment, unfortunately. Let's have a look at AurumXchange. AurumXchange is a very good exchange site. It's very trustworthy and very reliable. So usually you get your money within a few minutes, and the principle is the same as with this Bitinstant transfers. You pay on your MtGox account to the AurumXchange MtGox amount, so they receive the money on MtGox and they give it back to you on your BTC-e account. So usually the fee involved is about 3 to 5%. So let's assume today we have a 3% fee. So if you pay $100 to this AurumXchange account, they will give you back $97 on to your BTC-e account. But unfortunately, this transfer is not working at the moment too. I can show you. Just visit the AurumXchange website and click on rates, and then you will know that this transfer is not working at the moment. So we have to look for BTC-e as a destination exchange. And as you can see here, there are missing parts, and this has to do with this BTC-e exchange. So at the moment, BTC-e is just possible as a source exchange. So you can transfer funds from BTC-e to somewhere else. For example, BTC-e to Bitstamp transfers. And this is for free actually. So getting your funds from BTC-e to Bitstamp, well, this will be for free. But anyway, looking at the pricing, this doesn't make much sense for you, because the BTC-e price, Bitcoin price, is much cheaper than the Bitstamp price. Have a look here. So this is just $138, and this is $147. So you can sell your bitcoins for cheap here and buy back expensive ones, but then you would be stupid, you would be at a loss. So this is no way to go, no way to earn money. So this doesn't make much sense. Okay, but let me show you how these transfers work. We can use another transfer. Let's say we want to transfer funds from our MtGox account. Well, BTC-e is not available here at the moment. So let's say, okay, we want to transfer funds from MtGox to Bitstamp. Here you can see, okay, you have to send this and that. Okay, let's have a look. So source exchange is MtGox USD, destination exchange is Bitstamp USD, and let's say we want to transfer $100. So here you have to type in your Bitstamp user ID, or you can just check this one. Then you will receive a Bitstamp code to your email, and then you can redeem it at your Bitstamp account. But anyway, you can also send the funds directly to your account. Then you don't have to redeem this code. So as you can see now here, well, I have to spend $100 at my MtGox account. So, and I will get back $99 at my Bitstamp account. And this is just the capture code you have to type in. Don't wait too long. If you wait too long, it will be not valid, but you will get a new one, so it's actually no problem. Well, we don't want to do this transfer, but anyway, if BTC-e is available in this list, you can also do transfers from MtGox to BTC-e. But as you can see here, it's not available, and as you can see at the rates page, it's also not available as destination exchange, only as a source exchange. So it's not possible to do transfers to BTC-e side. So at the moment, AurumXchange is not an option too. Well, then we don't have much options left. That's right. So let's talk about our last option. The last option is a transfer via OKPAY. And first of all, I have to warn you, because this transfer is kind of expensive, and the second thing is it takes a bit of time. And time is very crucial, as you know, because a very rapid rising Bitcoin price may destroy the opportunity for you to make arbitrage with this transfer. So let's have a look at the fees involved in this transfer. So first of all, you have to pay the MtGox trading fee. So let's say we have 1 Bitcoin and we want to sell this Bitcoin, and let's say we have the highest fee on MtGox because we didn't do trading before. This is 0.6%. So you have to pay 0.6% just for the trading on MtGox. So the second fee involved is the OKPAY deposit fee. So they take a fee if you deposit USD funds. This fee is 0.5% for small amounts of money. But anyway, it's a little bit more complicated. It's 0.5% as long as this fee does not exceed $2.99. I will explain in detail later on. Okay, so this is 1.5% deposit fee. So for the withdrawal, you pay 0.5% as well. So you have to pay this fee for getting funds into your OKPAY account, and you have to pay this fee again for getting funds out of your OKPAY account. So this is about 1% you have to pay just for getting the funds in and out. So there's also another fee involved. This is a BTC-e deposit fee. So this is 2%. I can show you on BTC-e side. This is BTC-e side. And if you look at finances here, you can see here a deposit, USD, make a deposit, and then you have the methods. And if you select OKPAY, you can see the fee is 2%. So it's 2% for getting the funds from your OKPAY account to your BTC-e account. So it's another 2% you have to pay, and you have to take into account doing your calculations. So let's go back. So these are the two. This is a fee, and well, you have to pay the trading fee on BTC. This is not much, it's just 0.2%, but anyway, you have to pay this fee because you want to buy back Bitcoins with your transferred USD funds. So this fee also has to be taken into account. Okay, so what about this capping? Well, this means you have to pay 0.5% unless it's more, unless this amount is more than $2.99. So let's do an example with, let's say, $1,000. $1,000, so 0.5% of $1,000 would be $5. But $5 is more than $2.99. So in this case, you only have to pay the $2.99. And roughly speaking, this is just about 0.3%. This is the exact value. So this 0.5% reduces to 0.3% if you move $1,000 at one time. So let's check if we can do arbitrage using this method. Okay. Then we have to go back to our BTC-e arbitrage calculator and just change the values. So at the moment, so there the MtGox market data. So we said, okay, we have to pay a MtGox fee of 0.6%. Well, this fee is for small amounts of money 4.0%. As you remember, 2 times is 0.5%, and 1 time this 1% for MtGox withdrawal, and this 2% for getting the funds from your OKPAY account to BTC-e. So if you sell one Bitcoin at your MtGox account, roughly speaking at the moment $147.5 US dollar, then just subtracting all the fees, it will cost you about $7 fee. But anyway, as you can see here, our arbitrage is still left, although you pay this high amount of fees. So you lose $7 of every Bitcoin. But anyway, you can earn about $3.50 or $3.40, let's say. So more than $3 you will earn for each Bitcoin you sell on your MtGox account. But the problem is that you don't know if the BTC-e pricing for Bitcoin will stay the same on the same level. So doing this kind of transfer, it'll be okay as long as the price stays below this value. But if it goes higher than this value in the time your funds are on the way, then you'll be at a loss. So if you buy back your Bitcoins for a price cheaper than this one, well, you will be earning some money or some Bitcoins if you want to. But if you have to buy back your Bitcoins for a higher price than this 140.47 US dollar, then you will be at a loss. And the thing is that you actually don't exactly know how long it takes to transfer funds from your MtGox account to your OKPAY account. And well, some conditions have to be met. You actually need an OKPAY account. So this OKPAY account is you have to be verified and some things, so you need some preparation. Okay, so let's check. We want to withdraw funds from our MtGox account. So just logging in and clicking on funding options. For this video today, I will withdraw this $70. So just click on withdraw funds, and I already added this OKPAY method to withdraw funds. So if I select OKPAY, then I just enter the amount, in my case just $70, and click on confirm. And as you can see now, this is withdrawing message here, and you see here that the $70 disappeared. So the $70 I withdrew are now on the way to my OKPAY account. But the thing is that you actually don't know how long the funds will be on the way. I had transfer times from less than 1 hour until one whole business day. So if it takes a whole business day and the Bitcoin price goes up in the meantime, then you be at a loss, because if the price just is rising, then you might pay even more on your BTC-e account to buy back the Bitcoins. Okay, so you can, in order to add OKPAY to your withdrawal methods, just click here, and then you can add this OKPAY withdrawal here. So just click on bank transfers. Oh no, it's not this one. Oh, it is this one, but I already added OKPAY, so you can do this new transfer method by clicking on add withdrawal method. Then you can add your OKPAY withdrawal method. I already did this, and I don't have to do it again. But anyway, you can click here, and then you will get into this menu. Just put in the label OKPAY, and here you have to enter your OKPAY ID, and if you have one-time password or YubiKey, you have to fill this field as well and go on with next. So this is the way you can add OKPAY as a withdrawal method. And then from that time on, you just don't have to input your OKPAY ID and all the other data. It's just an automated process, so you can do it like you have seen before, like I did it, with this already prepared OKPAY withdrawal method. Okay, so I guess that's all for now. There are also other ways for transferring funds from MtGox to BTC-e, but anyway, these methods are far too expensive, so I cannot recommend other methods than this one I had been talking about. So I hope you learned a bit about the fees involved and about these methods I was talking about, and well, see you next time. Thank you for listening and watching.